Hello everyone, it's Kingdom Silver here, and in today's video, I am showing off some incredibly rare silver that I picked up. In fact, the 3 silver coins that are in these boxes, less than 500 of these were made. And honestly, I think it's one of the most beautiful designs that I've ever seen. So without further ado, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you so much for checking out the channel. Let's dive right in. So as I mentioned, these coins are incredibly rare. And in fact, as you can see on the screen here, only 429 of these were made. And so without further ado, I'm gonna switch the camera here and we're going to get to see this design in person. All right, so we've finally taken off all the pretty packaging around these silver coins, and we're getting to the really good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. This coin right here, just look at this thing. This is absolutely fantastic. This is from the Christ is King series. It's number 23. It is the 2025 Armor of God, and it is made from the Silver Shield MiniMintage. I mean, just look at this coin. This is just absolutely fantastic. I love the detail that you see here on the armor, on the angel's wings. I love the finish, how you've got kind of this two-tone finish for those that are familiar with my love of the Roaring Lion series. It's got some similar features there. And then just look at the back of this. Look at that design. That is absolutely gorgeous with the sword and the heart in the background. This is just an absolutely gorgeous coin. So a little bit more about this coin and the series itself. So as I mentioned, this is from the Silver Shield MiniMintage, and it comes from Golden State Mint. And I think this is a really unique idea, right? And what they do with this MiniMintage series is every week they have a new design. And what they do is they offer this design, and then based on how many of these they sell is how many they mint. And in this case, I was able to get 176, 177, and 178 out of 429. So I thought that was really unique. It's an interesting concept. I hadn't checked out a lot of the stuff before that came from the Golden State Mint, and I must say I'm really impressed by this. Now, are these right for you, right? Now, you know on my channel that I am someone that typically, when I'm stacking, right? When I'm stacking, I am stacking things that have a low premium. These absolutely do not fit the bill. I paid $70.51 per each one of these coins. At the time that I purchased these, it wasn't quite 100% premium, but it was probably around 85, 90%, right? So am I suggesting that you stack these coins? Absolutely not. That would be irresponsible. What I think is interesting, and this is what I would love for you guys in the comments to chime in, is I think the idea of this MiniMintage, say that 3 times fast, is very fascinating. I think it's interesting that they are saying, hey, let's make some scarcity here with these designs and see if people like it. And so I don't know what the resale value of these would be. And honestly, I'm not assuming it would be incredible because, you know, unlike the American Silver Eagle, right, that's very popular, or your Maples, your Britannias, even some of the more specialty edition things that come from the Scottsdale Mint, right, the Commander series, the Roaring Lion, right, the Truth series, those have more of a following. And even though these are much more low minted, you know, are many people going to know about this coin? Probably not. So I think it's unique. I would love to hear, again, in the comments, if anybody's purchased any of these, what do you think their resale value is? My guess, right, is it may not be great. But for me, you know, these coins would be one that, again, one of my rules is premium is king. The reason I broke this rule for these is this has a lot of meaning to me. For those, again, that have watched the channel before, I love faith-based silver. I'm very public about my faith. I'm not here to bash you over the head with a Bible, right? But it just means a lot to me. I've been on an amazing journey, and these coins have value to me. And so on top of that, the armor of God is also very important to me, because I pray that over myself and my sons and my wife every single day. And so part of the reason why I purchased 3 of these is because one of them is for me, and the other 2 are for my sons. And if someday, we have a third child potentially, that third coin will be for them as well. So for me, this was much more than just, hey, this is really pretty rare silver. This has a lot of sentimental value, and honestly, I will not be reselling these. But again, in the comments, I would love to hear from you guys. One, what do you think of these? Have you heard of this series before? What do you think of the design? And would you be willing to purchase any of these? And if you have purchased any of these, have you seen a resale value for them? I would love to hear more of your thoughts. With that, we're going to end the video today. Thank you so much for watching. Be blessed. Be a blessing to others. We'll see you later.